Ever wonder why some companies inspire fanatical loyalty, while others fade into obscurity? It's not because of what they do. It's not even because of how they do it. It's because of why they do it. That's the big idea behind Start With Why by Simon Sinek. The Golden Circle. Simon Sinek introduces a simple but powerful framework called the Golden Circle. Imagine 3 layers. The outer ring is what you do, your products or services. The middle ring is how you do it, your process or unique selling proposition. The core is why, your purpose, cause, or belief. Most people and companies operate from the outside in. They start with what, then explain how, and maybe, just maybe, touch on why. But inspired leaders and iconic brands, they start from the inside out. They lead with why, then explain the how, and finally show the what. Here's the kicker. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Because why speaks to the heart, not just the head. Apple, the classic example. Take Apple. They don't market themselves as a tech company. They start with a belief. We think differently. We challenge the status quo. That's the WHY. Then they explain how, with beautiful user-friendly design. Then they show you what, iPhones, MacBooks, and more. As a result, millions of customers don't just buy Apple. They belong to Apple. They're not just users, they're believers. Where leaders inspire, manipulators push. Most businesses use manipulation to drive action. Flash sales, fear-based messaging, limited time offers, or social pressure. These tactics can work, temporarily, but they don't build trust. They don't inspire loyalty. They're short-term fixes for long-term problems. In contrast, true leaders inspire. They attract people who believe what they believe. And that emotional connection creates loyalty that money can't buy. It's not psychology. It's biology. This isn't just a business theory. It's grounded in human biology. The Golden Circle mirrors how our brains are structured. The neocortex handles what? Logic, language, data. The limbic brain governs why, emotions, behavior, and decision-making. So when you communicate your why clearly, it connects with the part of the brain that drives gut decisions. That's why people say it just feels right. Logic helps us justify a decision, but emotion makes the decision. The law of diffusion of innovation. To spark real momentum, you need to understand the law of diffusion. The first 2.5% of the population are innovators. Then come the early adopters, the people who buy into the vision before the masses do. If you can reach just 15–18% who truly believe in your why, you can tip the scales and reach the majority. Movements happen when the early believers spread the message. That's how revolutions start. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't say, "I have a plan," he said, "I have a dream." That's a why. Hire and lead from the inside out. When companies lead with why, they don't just attract customers, they attract the right people. Hire people who believe what you believe. Because you can always train skill, but you can't train belief, passion, or purpose. When your team believes in the mission, they'll go the extra mile. They'll innovate, adapt, and fight for the cause, not just the paycheck. Why builds trust and legacy. Products change. Technologies evolve. Markets shift in us. But a clear why? That's timeless. It becomes your compass, your culture, and your legacy. It builds trust with your team, your customers, and your audience. You don't have to be the best. But if you're the most purpose-driven, people will follow you anywhere. My final takeaway. So next time you pitch a product, lead a team, or start a brand, don't lead with what you sell. Lead with what you believe. Because people don't buy what you do. They buy why you do it. Oh, inspired? Drop a comment with your why. Follow for more life-changing ideas from books that actually move people. This was Start With Why by Simon Sinek, and it's just the beginning.